The biggest thing that gets me is I'm driven by purpose. I'm driven by a dream, and I'm driven by a reason to do things, not so much the money. I'm always saying money will come if you keep doing what you have a passion for. I didn't have a passion anymore. My dream was gone, the economy was gone. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know why to get out of bed, you know. Until I acquired a bunch of lumber, I was doing manual labor. I was digging ditches again. Here I'm in my 50s and I'm sitting beside 19-year-old, 20-year-old guys digging and working and going back to what I did when I was 19 and 20. But I kept a lot of materials and stacked them up. And then when I had enough, I just gotten on the internet and seen these tiny homes. And they were $70,000, $80,000, $90,000. And I'm like, God, how can we get this down lower? I mean, we can sell a home for $22,000 to $25,000 and they still can't afford them. And so I had this massive facility, and I love being around people and getting to know folks. You know, I heard people wanting to come and they wanted to build their own homes. So I thought, well, hey, why don't they come here, build their own homes, and we'll do it on a scale of 5 at one time. That helps me make money. It helps you guys save money. And nobody in the country is doing it. So they're staying here. They're actually living here, staying here, eating here, the whole deal, and they're experiencing the whole thing.
Our news station has done a couple of stories with Randy previously, and really there's just been such a buzz around the tiny house industry ever since HGTV started their thing, and we heard that there was a local guy who was doing the same thing and wanting to build tiny homes. We just thought that's a great opportunity to come out here and, you know, meet the people who are wanting to downsize and go with a tiny home.
Hi, my name is Whitney Ross, and I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee. I work with a food truck.
Hi, I'm Sonia Cox from Norris, Tennessee. I'm a caregiver.
My name is Samantha, and I guess I'm technically from Smyrna, Tennessee now. I quit my job back in August to go back to school to become a paralegal.
Philip Newby from outside of Huntsville, Alabama.
I'm Bobby Newby, and I'm from North Alabama. I'm going to be an elementary school teacher.
Air Force.
I actually just graduated this past December.
Wayne Kabansig, I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. Yeah, my idea is to have a tiny house village in Texas.
I have never done a workshop. We've done a lot of work around the house.
Oh, nothing like this, just random wood projects at home.
No, I've put together a birdhouse with like sliding pieces. That's like it.
You know, definitely looking forward to learning some skills, just basic carpentry skills, but also connecting with other people that are interested in tiny homes.
I have always wanted to build my own house. My parents did, and like all of our friends helped and stuff, and so when this opportunity came about, it was kind of perfect.
We have a special daughter. She used to live independently, but due to a seizure, she had to move back home. So we wanted her to gain her independence once again.
This entire thing is going to be a tribute to Mom.
We got a lot to do.
I think everything's going great.
Keep the windows in, everything going.
Yeah, we're just finishing up some framing on the windows.
I got to check hers out.
Before I even finished my first cup of coffee, Josh installed the last window, and it turns out he installed it upside down.
Now that they're saying our workforce in America is low, and the attitudes and all that, I really think that it's about the environment in which a man works. When a man, I think men, women, but when people work in an environment that they feel positive and they feel like they're contributing to something that's bigger than they are, I mean, it motivates them, you know, and maybe that's what's going on here. It's just something that's a dream that's come alive, and I know what it's like not to have a dream. I love it. I love seeing the guys working and happy and me working.
Good job.
We started 5 minutes ago. These tiny homes, for some reason, gives everybody a dream. I have a young lady in Texas. Her name's Tabitha. She's got 2 daughters.
She called me and she said, Randy, I seen your video. And she said, I've been looking for 4 years for somebody to build me a home. And she said, I told my mom when we seen you on YouTube, I want him to build me my house. And she sent me $12,500 and didn't even know me. And I called her up, and I didn't know her. I was calling Tabitha, what are you doing? She goes, Randy, I just trust you. I got a feeling about you, you know? Man, I knew right then, I said, there's something about this that I can add my energy in my life to this. And it was a dream. For you all to be here is such a compliment. I don't forget where I'm from. I don't forget what you all mean. I don't forget the lives that you guys live.
My name is Brandon Jones.
My name is Anna. I'm Tamika. I heard about Randy just Googling him online.
Anna and I found online Incredibly Tiny Homes website and fell in love with it immediately.
I am looking forward to most to really just seeing a tiny house in person. I haven't seen one in person before.
We've been following along for a couple years now, and when they announced their Jamboree, we've been giddy about it ever since. We packed our tent and we've been camping out here for the last couple days. So.
We're looking on everything, Randy.
Perfect.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're right on schedule. Gosh, with the conditions we were under and the rain and the muck and everything going on, we built a house. I can't wait to give this thing away. Isn't that terrible?
Winning a tiny home would mean a lot of financial freedom.
We would probably start living in it immediately. Just start learning what it means to be a couple in a very tiny space, and that'd be really cool.
Just to have my own little space, it'll be amazing because I love to travel and just to have somewhere to come home to.
We got them on little dollar bills that floats inside that. I'm gonna get inside and it's gonna blow like confetti. And they're gonna be zipping around, and I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna try to grab somebody's name. All right, here we go.
Raphael R. Oliveira.
I'm still thinking. Hold on a second. Give me a couple of seconds. Yes, give me a process. Thank you. Randy does a great job on doing what he does. All glories to God. I want to see where you're going to put my piano in there, man. Where? Oh!
It was these guys right here. You need to thank all these guys.
My name is Raphael. This is my wife, Flavia, and this means a lot to us.
And then my dream was I want him to build my house. The first time that I saw him.
That's what we talked. Keep doing whatever you're doing. You're doing the right thing, man.
That's how our brains work. We just drew it up and went with it.
Unbelievable. I'm so grateful. I cannot have enough words to say thank God. You know.
That couple, everybody agrees that couple is so
deserving.
Yeah, that was so cool. I mean, it fit their lifestyle.
It did. That's what they were needing.
Awesome?
Mãe, eu ganhei a casa. I win.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. It just couldn't have turned out better.
Yeah.
We're very happy.
And then all the people that's been here have just been like the sweetest folks. It's just almost like it feels comfortable with everybody here.
Thank you.
So I've learned over 57 years, you know, no matter what you've done, no matter where you've been, no matter anything that's happened in your past, you know, we're all the same. We're all in the same boat together.
I've never considered myself anything special. I think we're all equal, no matter who you are and how big you are and how much money you got and what kind of sports you play or how pretty you are. I think we're all equal, and that's a real big defining thing to me. If I ever had kids, I want to raise them in Tennessee because that's where all my lineage is, my heritage, and everything about me is in these mountains. So I had a job opportunity to come here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Half the money that Michigan was going to offer me, and I came south. And been here ever since 1987. And it's like evolving into who you are. So I got into construction. I didn't know anything about construction. And here I was, 30 some years old, and I'm starting a whole new career in construction, you know. I liked it, it was good. I liked busting it and working hard, man. It was just something that I enjoyed. In 90 days, I built a house, a road, a bridge, and ran all my utilities. 7 years later, we had 73 homes, 3 offices, a pool that was featured in Southern Living magazine in October of '07, valued at $12 million. Named it after my 2 boys called Brothers Cove, and dedicated it to them, wanted them to have it, you know. Going good, going awesome, and then when '08 hit, the water just turned off.
There is a little bit of a consternation down here about there being no bell.
We're down 1.7% here, a loss of 37 points.
We're 18%.
43%. This market took 5 years to go higher.
I have never live looked at the Dow Jones Industrial Board and seen a 600-point loss.
This could be the most serious recession in decades.
24 homes started foreclosing within inside the resort. They were my big renters. I had 30 employees. We had a laundry facility. We had maintenance people. I got a call from the bank and they said, you got 30 days to get out. They were caught embezzling money. So the FDIC came in and shut them down, called every note due that was in the bank. We did all we could to keep that place. It was a dream. It took 20 years to get to where I was at. I drove out of that little valley that I built for my family, and I crossed that bridge with nothing. And I moved into a camper. I would take jobs that nobody else would take, did them for a third of what anybody else would do them for. And all this whole time, I'm collecting wood from jobs and materials. So I had a friend, she said to me, she goes, have you ever seen these tiny homes on the internet? I said, no, what's a tiny home?
Hey, thanks for stopping by. I'm Randy Jones of Incredible Tiny Homes. What we do is we custom build the way you want it.
I'm like a seasoned builder, man. I can take this grass and build something. I mean, I just feel like I can. I don't do it conventionally, but I'll build it. So I said, you know, common sense. How do you build this thing? I bolt it to the trailer and frame it. Anyway, we built this thing all out of reclaimed lumber, windows, doors, water heaters, faucets, sinks. Everything was reclaimed. Drove it to Durham, North Carolina, and
gave the people $1,000 back because I felt they were a young couple, and I just felt good I was selling that thing. And that was 4 years ago, and it has been gangbusters ever since.
I've been working in Incredible Tiny Homes for 2.5 years.
I've been here almost 3 years. Oh, the Incredible Tiny Homes, I love working here, man. That's the best job I've ever had in my life is working here.
I moved here from Florida a year and a half ago to work here.
I do everything. I am the jack of all trades, buddy.
I'm a carpenter, I'm a plumber.
Put flooring down, siding, all that.
Start with the trailer, deck it, plumb it, finish it out, hand it to the customer, turnkey.
How do I describe Randy Jones? He is probably one of the most energetic, inspirational people I've ever met.
He's a go-getter, he's a good leader, good boss, outgoing, do whatever he can to get you through.
I pretty much manage everything has to do with building. About 1997, I was working on the house right across the street from him, and me and a couple other guys were just rowdy as can be. Wound up getting fired off that job, and Randy pulled us over to his job and hired us. I've worked for him on and off ever since.
We built 170 tiny homes in 4 years. If I could build a house in one day, it wouldn't be enough, because then I said, well, how come we didn't build two? I'm 3 steps ahead of what's already you see behind me. With our community being so popular, I want to take Incredible Tiny Homes more nationally. I want it to be ran in little pods, and each pod has its own personality and its own family. You live in Oregon, I live in upstate New York, and you want to live where I'm at, I want to live where you're at, and we just swap under the Incredible Tiny Homes trademark.
Here's a quick rundown on Incredible Tiny Homes, your favorite tiny home builders. The year was 2014. The internet reached about 43% of the world's population, and Randy built his first tiny home.
We built this whole house in 2 weeks.
He had a simple idea to create a place where
The dream of affordable housing starts right here.
also to build completely custom tiny homes like the Hobbit House and create a tiny home development. And it worked. Over the next 8 years, they grew from backyards to their own warehouse to eventually their own land, and got even more creative. Solar power, off-grid builds, affordable designs, big tiny homes, small tiny homes, and even built the tiny home development. Now it's over 180 acres, 250 plus tiny home lots, with over 60 tiny homes built a month, over 70 employees, and 100,000 YouTube subscribers.
We're gonna run over. We got 3 containers.
We got
being delivered
so much
today.
going
Hang
on.
Everybody.
They take orders on the web and deliver to all 50 states. You can talk to them in person, on the phone, or online. Check out their tiny home assembly line. Check out Tom's sunglasses. And our Incredibox for just $20,000. Incredible Tiny Homes is a grassroots family business created to provide the dream of affordable, free living. It's a lifestyle, an escape, a home. We are Incredible Tiny Homes.